Lord, I need you, oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. Oh God, how I need you.
Mary. Where did you go? Mary.
Why does this keep happening
She
to me?
never listen to me.
Mary!
Yes, what?
Can you please help us set up this new IP phone? I need to send the WhatsApp to WhatsApp.
It's like I'm getting good with this technology stuff. It's I'm getting emails. Well, he said I got an email from the spam, and I gave him my credit card details, and I went to the fridge and Muffy spam.
Musalsal is starting, and this is the one where Esmeralda falls in love with who's also her half brother, who kills her father, who's his father too. Ya Allah!
Ya Andra Ashbeka, America Khaltin. Listen, it's just a fantasy. It's a play. It's nothing. It's
Mom, Dad, English.
Listen, they just said that they're going to clean up the rubbish business in Lebanon.
Yeah, and I'm the one who believes in fantasies. Mary!
What?
Listen! ولا طالع على بيك.
Abaye Halle, huh? Oh, Halle, she's my daughter.
I'm not going to say it again. English.
Ya Allah. You have selective hearing just like your father. Like he only listens when I mention food or fayruz.
Fayruz. Yeah, she should have been my wife. Basala Fayruz. She is, you know what, they're opening up this new Lebanese restaurant down the street, and he has the most creative name. It's called the Lebanese Please. And honestly, the best thing about it is they play nothing but Fayruz music. Ya Allah, I wish. You know what, in 1977...
خلاص فريد. Can you go and make lasagna? طبخت lasagna. Mary, أنت جوعانة حياتك؟ جوعانة.
What?
Ya Allah, are you hungry after 13 years of the best education in the finest Lebanese school that money can buy, and you still don't know how to speak a word of Arabic? دعان العلم، دعان التربية، علم يشيل بالأولاد، علم يربي الأولاد. Ya Allah, you're in university now. Do another Arabic course. How are you going to marry a nice Lebanese boy? Is a ما بتعرف what course means. Thank you. Do you think my subscription came in? Coco, Chloe, Hayate, did you get the mail?
Mary got a letter. Mary got a letter.
And it's from the University of McDonald's.
Macquarie.
Why are you getting letters from Macquarie?
Yeah, why are you getting letters?
Ashri.
I want to open it up.
Wait. Give me the letter. Naila, what does this deferred mean?
You deferred, Harry?
Alright, yeah, I prefer. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, aren't I a grown up now? Can't I do like what I want to do? Chloe, I
Alright, listen, come, we're gonna go see the spam, alright? Let's go.
Mary, come. Come back. Don't. Yeah, wait me. Are you going to tell me why you defer? Huh? And don't tell me I'm an adult. We're not Australia, eh? I'm a doesn't even look at me as an adult. So what's your excuse?
Mom, like, I just want to travel the world. I don't want to be like reading books all day, you know. I want to explore. Like, I don't get it. And like, you don't understand. You'll get angry at me, obviously. And like, uni's hard. Like, have you ever been to uni?
No, I haven't. My circumstances were different to yours. Just because I didn't have the same opportunities doesn't mean I don't understand what's happening right now. Did you know that I wanted to be a tightrope walker? Let's God had other plans for me. I'm a mother and a wife, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I know all about how repetitive, stressful, boring life can be. Rabaitik, didn't I? But it doesn't mean because it's boring, stressful, repetitive that we should just stop. Whatever happened to perseverance? Alright, you need clarity and understanding, but that's what your family are here for. Talk to us. We're here to support you. Whatever decision you want to make, but as long as it's the right decision. Guided by God.
But how is God going to make my decisions for me? Don't I have free will? He's not going to place everything right in front of me. Like, life is hard, Mum. Like, don't you understand?
Okay. When was the last time that you went to church?
Oh, Saved by the Bell.
Yeah. Don't forget to pick up your sister from soccer tomorrow.
Hello?
True, Mary. Rosie, how you been? I swear I haven't seen you in forever. True, what's happening?
Hey Chris, sorry, I've been so busy recently, you know. I've been fighting with Mum, uni's been like so hectic. I'm just so confused about everything, like I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and yeah, that's about it.
That's mad. Listen, but I miss you so much. I haven't seen you in forever.
I miss you too.
Nah, I need you. You're like the zayt to my zata. You are the only one for me. Oh, 1 second. I'm getting another call. 1 second.
Yeah, nice.
Shoo, Kathy. How are ya? Listen, I'm on another call right now. Really quickly. I haven't seen you in forever. I miss you so much. You're like the banadura to my tabule. You are the one for me. Mary, you still there?
Yeah.
What was the last thing you heard?
That you needed to take another call.
Oh, alright, mad, no worries. So I'll see you tomorrow, 7:30 at the church. Alright, hectic, yalla, see ya.
Call out my name.
Mary? Mary?
Hello?
Mary? Hi.
Father!
How are you, Mary? Can I ask you for a hand? I really need to put these signs out on the pews for Sunday's Mass. Would you be able to help me with them? Have you got some time?
Sorry, give me a second. Hello, Mum? Are you picking Chloe up from soccer? Okay, alright, yeah. What? You're all going out with the team afterwards? Dad too? Yeah, okay, no worries, bye.
It's funny how things have a way of working out, don't they?
So, what are these for?
They're signs. They're signs. Everyone keeps asking us for a sign. Everyone asks the priest. They come to me and they say to me, Father, I need a sign. Show me the sign. Is God listening to me? Is God hearing me? And you know what St. Matthew says to us, our good friend St. Matthew? This adulterous and evil generation is always looking for a damn sign. So I thought, I'm going to put the signs in front of their faces. On the pews, on the chairs, on Sunday. Maybe, just maybe, if they see the sign, they will come to the church, they will contemplate, they will reflect, and they will just take a few moments in silent prayer to really discover the sign that God is sending them.
No, forget it.
Yeah, I know how you feel. When my wife calls me, sometimes I want to answer right
Whoa. Your wife? You're married?
My wife, yes.
Wait. So you're a married priest?
Yes. I'm married. I'm a priest. Therefore, I'm a married priest.
So...
Look, that's the reaction I get from a lot of people, so I'm quite used to it by now. So, the life of a priest is quite busy. I have my wife, I have to raise my children, my family, the priesthood.
You must
parish.
be really busy all the time.
Yeah, I am. But you know what? It's really fulfilling and I love every single minute of it.
I'm quite curious. What made you want to be a priest?
God called me.
God called you?
God called me, yeah. God called me. And, when He called me, that call, it went to voicemail. and I ignored it for such a long time. But then, I thought, how He's omnipresent and everything, so I thought I better respond to that call sooner or later. So I did. And now I'm a priest.
I didn't know priest could be this funny.
Yeah, look. more than you know. God, our Lord, He is the most humorous person because He sends us signs in the weirdest and the most weirdest and wonderful ways. All we have to do is we have to try to listen. We just have to listen. And, a lot of the times, it's in His Word, the Word that we see, the Word that we read, the Word that we listen to, that we will find the signs that we need. All we have to do is take it, read it.
So I just read it? Do I open it 17 times?
Very simple, Mary. Open it up. And you read it. Very simple. But you have to understand it and you have to let it sink in. Because some of us, we just read it, but it doesn't sink in. But we have to really read it and really understand it so that we can know where He's calling us.
Look, I guess I could try that. But the only time I really listen to scripture is Sunday Mass.
Look, Sunday Mass is wonderful, but when you listen to one conversation, so one scriptural reading, it's like listening to just one conversation. Is one conversation really enough? We have to always come back. We have to always come back and we have to look in deeper and deeper and we have to look for more. And this is where we're going to find more.
But what if we don't have time to read?
We do. I'm sure you do have time to read. We have to look for more because we have to listen to when God is calling us. Listening to when God is calling, and that could be through many things. It could be through your studies. It could be through your work. It could be through the people that you encounter, your family, your friends, your priest, the parish, all the people that are in your life, the environment, creation. God calls us through all these things. All we have to do is listen to His call.
Father, I have a friend and she's kind of in a relationship, but kind of not. But her parents don't know. No way. And she just feels like she's not her guy friend's priority, or she doesn't feel special enough. How do we look to God? Well, how does she look to God?
You have to tell your friend that she has to slow down She has to take it easy. And she has to discern what God is asking from her. She has to actually discern what God is asking from her through this boyfriend or this friend, this so-called boyfriend. She has to discern. And then she has to make a decision if God is calling her to be with this person or not. Very simple. But she has to slow down and take it easy.
But what if she doesn't have the time to sit down and listen?
Look, St. Francis de Sales tells us that every person needs at least half an hour of prayer every single day. But when you're the most busiest, he says to us, you need 1 hour. I have to go now. Do you need anything from me? Is there something that you really want to talk to me about?
Well, no, it's fine. I'm okay.
All right, look, if you need me, you know where to find me. I've got to go home. I've got to go have dinner. If I don't go to dinner tonight and I don't eat my wife's fasulia, she's going to think there's something wrong with her cooking, so I better go. You know where to find me if you need me, all right, Mary?
Hello?
Sure, Mary!
Chris, where are you? I've been here since 7:30. This isn't the first time you've stood me up. Well, I think we need to talk about us. I'm being serious.
Sure. After all this time, after all the things I've done for you, after all the times I've been there for you, after everything that's happened, you want to do this to me? Wallah, I loved you. Wallah, I was there for you. You were the only one for me. You know what? I think we need to talk about us. It's not working anymore. I have my priorities. I have my needs. You're too busy. You're never there for me. You know, it wasn't me. It was you. I was more good looking anyway. Steph, what's my line?
I've got to move on and be who I am.
I've got to move on and be who I am.
I just don't belong here.
I just don't belong here. I hope you understand. We might find our place in this world someday. But as for now, I've got to go my own way. See you, Mary. Yellow boys, let's go out.
Mary, you're so stupid. You could have told Father Danny everything about your relationship, about how, you don't want to go to uni, and about your restricted parents. And, look, my Uber Eats account just shut down. And, I haven't been to Mass in a month. Look, I didn't want you to find out. Give me some sign, help me, call me into the right direction, because I don't know where I'm going. I need your help. I can't do this anymore. Not only have I neglected myself, but I've neglected you. And I'm getting scared. Help me, oh help me. Take my burdens, take my heart, take my soul. And make them as your own. I give to you what you gave to me. I give myself to you. Oh my God, why does this keep happening to me?
Well, Mary, I'm so glad I didn't take up that fasulia because you've got a beautiful voice, Mary. I'm so glad that I stayed here.
No.
You know what? One of my choir members has just dropped out of the choir. Would you like to join?
Look, I'm really busy. I have too much on. You know, it's been really hectic. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay, suit yourself. But when we use our talents to glorify God, it's never too much and we can never be too busy. That's how God is calling us, and it's through our talents that God calls us, and He's calling you by name, so don't forget that, Mary.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus was. When Jesus was. When Jesus was. When Jesus was. Sins away. Oh, happy day. La 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 la. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus was. When Jesus was. When Jesus was. When Jesus was. Sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
That is my daughter.
What about our other daughter?
Helen, you want to be your voice?
What do you mean by that? Khalas, I'm speechless. She was so beautiful. Did you hear
You're
that?
speechless. There's a God.
Khalas ba'a. What do you mean khalas ba'a? Khalas, that's it.
Alright, just relax a little bit. Alright, don't start.
Oh yeah, this fan.
You're mocking me.
Habibi, you're the Juan to my Esmeralda.
You're the crisis to my rubbish problem in Lebanon. I was just joking.
Head on there.
Sleeping on the couch.
Oh my God! Mary, your voice is amazing. It was like an angel. The cherubim and the seraphim got nothing on you. Oh my gosh, it was like an angel. Did it hurt? Tell me, did it hurt? When you fell from heaven. Oh my God. Well, you know what? I'm going to do you a favour. Don't take me now, take me later. I'll take you back. Come on, you're welcome. Don't worry about it. I know. You're lucky. We can do Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, curfew. Saturday afternoon. I know you're in shock. I know. It's such an amazing thing, a blessing for you. I know how beautiful I am, how amazing I am. Pretty close to perfect, but don't say it, because I'll get a big head. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But listen, yalla, let's go. I got the new 2020 model. My uncle works at the factory. They got it. Brand new rims, tinted windows, new windshield wipers, everything. Decked out. Yalla, let's go.
No, I'm not going.
Go ahead, man.
No, I'm called to something greater. I want to be with you.
I am the greater that's calling you.
No, and I hope you find peace someday.
You are my fire. My one desire. Everyone, you are my fire. Go.
Oh, you know what? I remember. It goes like this. It's not me. It's you. I was too good looking. I was a bit better than you. I've got to move on and be who I am. I just don't belong here. I hope you understand. We might find this place in this world someday, but at least for now, I've got to go my own way. Yes, see you, Chris.
Mary, there you are.
What are you doing here?
Father Danny told us that he had a surprise for us during Sunday Mass.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it.
You can sing.
Oh, yeah, and you got a beautiful voice. I had no idea.
Jad, we're so proud of you. Is that why you wanted to defer? Like,
Well, actually,
No.
What?
No. Listen, Mary.
What?
I don't think it's working out between us. I can't get back with you. I can't take you back. Stop begging me, please. Get off your knees. Stop begging me. This should do a take off.
My dad. Oh, Mary. Alright. Mum, Dad, you've got nothing to worry about. It's the lesson I've learned in life, you know? It's nothing. And Chris, you know what? They're the reasons why I couldn't spend time with you. And you know what? I thank God every day for that, because, like, who are you?
They're the reason?
Yeah, they're the reason.
Thank the Lord. Abu Mankur over here. And the Musasal in the back. Thank God. Kathir khair Allah. Allah ma'akum kilkum.
Thank God that's done. You know what? Mum, I've decided that, you know, I'm not going to defer and I'm going to go to Lebanon this summer with the cousins.
Hey, inshallah, I can send Panamax with you for that Layla.
Yusuf, when they get him the thing there, nothing. So when they get 16 packets, but who's that guy? Did he hurt? Did he break your heart? Who's his dad? I'll stand him. I don't raise a Catholic, but there's confession. That's all I've got. I've got the cousins on them, they'll all be good.
Hey, Garam style. Yo, hey, let's try the Garam style. Where was the Garam style when I needed the tree to be chopped down, huh?
I told you, all you need to do is buy me an axe.
Wait, I'm sick of buying the axes.
It's only been 15 of them.
Buying any tools and shh. I love you guys.
Is she alright? Check it out.
You alright? Somebody call the ambulance.
I'm alright. I had time to, you know, think, relax. I had time to think and reflect, and I think I know what I want in life now. Hello? Hello? Oh, hi, Father Danny. Yeah. Oh, you can't come tonight? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, we'll record it, all good. You know what, actually, I think I'm about to go on now. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, bye.
What's happening?
What are you recording?
Well, I'm about to make a testimony, and I want you guys to listen. There's seats at the front, okay, if you want.
يلا امشي يا مرة. قدام.
I have called you by name. Recently, a good friend gave me a good reminder to open my Bible, and so I did. And I flipped through and I opened it to Isaiah 43:1, which reads, I have called you by name. This is God that we are talking about, the creator of all things, where the mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of his name. The same God, he called you by name. But will you answer the call? Will we realize that he knows you and he knows everything about you? I was scared. You know what? No, I was terrified. I was so caught up in my own selfish desires that I was blinded because I was trapped I was a slave to my desires and what I wanted to do. And the reason I was so scared is because I knew that I wasn't right. And I was avoiding God. Yes, I was avoiding God. I was avoiding the moment when I became aware that He was speaking to me. I didn't want to listen. For some people, that in that moment, in an earth-shattering moment, and for others, it creeps up on us like the still of the night. Either way, this moment, we became overwhelmed because we realized that the presence of God is upon us. God loves us, a love that is unconditional, a love so pure, so confronting, like a mother's heart. Like when a father picks up his child when he has scraped his knee. A love that heals. A love that is so forgiving and so perfect. That all our wounds are perfect and our imperfections. This is why He calls us, because He loves us perfectly. We all thirst for Him, but we don't want Him near. And we want Him to hear. And when we do, this burning desire, this yearning, this longing overcomes every fibre of our being. And all we want to answer is His call. Don't hide from it like I did. Don't avoid it. It is unsettling and reassuring at times, I can tell you. Do not be afraid, because with God on your side, there is nothing, I tell you, nothing to be scared of. Answer His call. Let Him speak, because He says, I have called you by name and you are mine.